Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if it is your first time here, then hi, hello. I'm Shelby. It's very nice to make your acquaintance, and if you're already subscribed to this channel, then thank you for coming back. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for not unsubscribing. So as you guys can tell, I do not have my eye makeup on. Does anybody else ever feel super weird when they just like have brows on and their skin makeup done, or just like brows on and nothing else? And like I feel so naked and awkward and not pretty, so I really need to do my eye makeup. So today I am going to be recreating a look that unfortunately did not upload to my video. So if you haven't already seen my review on the Just Peachy Matte Palette by Too Faced, then it will be linked below if you would like to see my thoughts on it. But today I'm going to be doing that look from that video. So if you would like to see how I will be creating that eye makeup look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm going to be using my Just Peachy palette. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it already has like little marks where I don't know if it fell. I'm not exactly positive as to what those are, but they won't come off. Also, this is like changing colors, or it's like rubbing away. I don't know what that is about, but also if you would like to see my thoughts on the foundation that I am currently wearing, then I will link that video down below. It is the new Fenty foundation by Rihanna. Yeah, so everyone and their mom has already done a video on that, but if you would like to see my thoughts, okay, then just watch it. So I have already primed my lids. I use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. These shadows work better with a primer. I also used it last time with a concealer and it ended up creasing almost immediately after I did that. So I definitely recommend using a primer. First I'm going to go into the shade Peach Butter. I have been using this shade mainly to set my lids, and I have been wearing only this palette since I got it. I don't really care for the new scent. I liked the peach scent in the peach palette, but I know that a lot of people did not like that scent at all. This one has like fig cream or something like that in it, which I'm assuming is why it has more of a sweeter smell than a peachy fruity smell. It's fine, I'm getting used to it, but when I first opened this I was like, no thank you. Next I'm going to go in with Just Peachy, this little peachy shade right here. I'm going to use that as a transition shade. Essentially this will help the darker shade that we're going to put in our eye blend out. I actually really liked this eye look, but because it is using a lot of reds and kind of more purpley toned reds, my husband was like, it kind of looks like you got punched in the face. Thanks, honey. Okay, so for this look we are going to be doing a halo eye. So for that I'm going to go into the shade Peach Sangria on a little, this is a Sigma E25 blending brush. And I'm just going to start packing that through the crease. It doesn't have to be super precise right now, but we do want to leave the center of the lid bare. I'm just going to start putting that in my crease. Okay, so the eyeshadow is looking a tiny bit messy, but again, that is okay. I'm going to go into the shade Just Right, which is this darker shade here. And now this is the part, I'm going to take it on the same brush. This is the part where we do want to be slightly more careful. I'm going to be deepening up that crease in that halo eye. So I'm going to pack it on the outer and inner portion, and I'm going to just also pack that through the crease. But I'm not going to blend it all the way up like this Peach Sangria shade is. So luckily these shades aren't like so overly pigmented, so you don't have to be like super careful, because you can kind of build up the shade. But you know, we just want to be careful when it comes to darker shades. Take a bit more and I'm going to pack that through Basically, when you're packing shadow, you don't want to swirl it around like when you're normally blending. You just want to keep it in that one area. Okay, so this is what we have going on so far. I brought this darker shade a little too far into the crease, and I did not leave a ton of room on the outside, but I'm going to go ahead with a fluffy brush. This is just a Kylie Cosmetics brush. It came in like her winter kit or whatever. I like it, but it's too fluffy to do anything else with than like blend out shades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that peach butter shade. I'm going to dip my brush in that, and what we are going to do is we are going to blend this into the peach sangria shade. This is going to kind of lighten it a bit, but it's also going to help us diffuse the outer edges, so it doesn't look too messy. And look how much better that looks, right? Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with a clean little fluffy brush. This is just an It Cosmetics. Actually, I'm going to use this one. This is an It Cosmetics brush. I'm going to go back into that peach sangria shade, and I'm going to go in very lightly, and I'm just going to put that through my crease again. Bring that color up a bit, and voila, there we have it. That is the color I'm wanting. Sometimes do you ever feel like you just blend too much of the edges that like the color disappears? This is just the last kind of placing that color back. So next, on a little dense packer brush, this is a MAC 239 brush. This is the best brush that I have found so far for packing shades. I've tried to find other, you know, lid brushes that are good, but this one, there's just something about natural hair brushes for the lid and for packing shades that you just kind of want. I'm going to spritz it with some MAC Fix Plus. I just want to say Max Fix Plus. MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to let that dry just a bit. I put a little bit too much on, so I'm just going to kind of wipe a little bit of it off on my hand. And I got my shadow, dang it. And I'm going to go into the shade Peach Punch right here. It's that nice, hot, pinky, peachy type of shade. Woo! I'm going to back this on my brush, and I'm going to put that in the center of my lid. Actually, I got way too much MAC Fix Plus, so I'm going to flip it on the other side and pack it. So this is the look we have so far, and I remember wanting to kind of lighten that, so I'm going to go back with that light peach butter shade, and I'm going to just lightly place that over the shade. And see how it has almost lightened it just a teensy bit. Next, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. I'm going to take that Peach Sangria shade right here, tap it off, and I'm just going to lightly put that under my eye. I'm going to bring it actually all the way in. Next, I'm going to take a little eyeliner brush. This is a 266 MAC brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Chocolate Dipped right here, and I'm going to be lining my lids with this shade. Obviously, if you want to do like a liquid liner or anything like that, feel free. But I kind of like, with more of a smokier eye, to do a lighter liner, because I think that the eyeshadow speaks for itself. And I'm just going to do a tiny baby wing. So now that my liner is done, I'm going to take that chocolate dip shade again, and I'm just going to lightly press this on the outer third of my eye just to sort of deepen up the look a bit more. And now I always do this, I use my NARS Via Veneto, and I'm just going to tightline my eyes. Now I'm going to put on some mascara and then I will be right back. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. It is a little intense, you know, for daytime, but I think if you popped on some falsies, which I don't have on me right now, I'm sorry, but I think if you popped on some falsies, and I also topped this off with the Fenty Beauty lip gloss, I definitely think it's a fun and interesting take on the like smoky eye look. Instead of using, you know, browns and blacks and grays, you're using different colors, reds and purples and pinks and stuff like that, and I think it is super fun. So if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a big ol' thumbs up so that I know that you like makeup videos like this. Leave below in the comments if there is any makeup look that you would like me to test out or to film for you guys. Be sure and subscribe to my channel before you leave. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.